Hi, my name is Mandela Guche. Today I'm here with
Jared Odaro.
So Jared and I have been facilitating QI sessions for a very long time. And today I think we want to have a discussion of both of our experiences in regard to key facilitation tips that we normally use when we are taking people through phased QI trainings. So Jared, we can indulge the audience by what are some of your key facilitation tips that you could share with?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mandela, and thank you for welcoming me and for such a great introduction. Talking about key facilitation skills, just as Mandela said, we've been facilitating QI for quite some time in a project called See to Do It in Homa Bay County. So one of the tips that, the first one that you need to have as a facilitator is you must know how to prepare early, prepare everything that you need for facilitation. Things like booking of the venues, you must make sure they are booked early enough so that when participants come, they don't get stuck along the way not knowing where they are going. Ensure that all the facilitation materials, any materials that you may need, for example, the projectors or pens, all the stationaries that you might need, and also even don't forget about the meals that you need to prepare for the participants. Make sure they are ready so that you inform them early enough, knowing that that is very important during facilitation. You might end up not having participants in good time or coming to participate as they should be if these things are not prepared well. So make sure early preparations are made, avoid last minute rush for your participants to be comfortable as you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I will add on preparation. So my other, I think, facilitation tip is avoiding death by PowerPoint. I think most trainings you go to, people go through PowerPoint presentations and sometimes it gets really boring. So you need to kind of engage the audience through other, role plays and other activities that you do. So you can have simulations of whatever, session that you want to go through that they can do as a team or as an individual or groups of two, buzzers and all that. So for me, if we avoid, facilitating using PowerPoint presentations, the teams will be really interested and I think they will internalize the knowledge that you're giving them.
Yeah. Thank you. And during facilitation also, make sure you engage your audience, the people you are talking to, because sometimes if you become one singular person who talks all through, who does everything, the facilitation might be very boring, and you are the people you are facilitating this to might not find it very interesting. So also during that you might end up finding out that there are people with unique knowledge who can bring some ideas which you might not be having as a facilitator. So engaging them is very important to make sure that they are not bored, some of them don't fall asleep, and make sure that your eyes are everywhere, looking at your participants very well, knowing what each one of them is doing is very important, because you might be moving along with a certain group and leaving behind a certain one, but a good facilitator should be one who carries along the entire group with them. Yeah.
Thank you, Jared. I think that transitions well to my final tip, which is it's very important to, just like you said, engaging your team. It's very important to have energizers in between the sessions. It's key to notice if their energy levels are low, so that you do energizing sessions where you keep them up and active. And other than energizers, it's very important to have recaps at the end of the day of the training facilitation and at the start of every facilitation. You just have a recap so that the team can really remember what they were trained previously and keep in touch with it. So by the time you finish your facilitation, I think the teams have grasped something out of it. Yes, I think that was really good.
That's really good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.